Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with the beautiful Karina, my beautiful wife from Venezuela, beautiful Venezuela. And we were dating for a long time, and we were together for a long time, and we got married in Navarre on the K1 visa. And in a few days, we're going to apply for Karina's green card. Her happy green card, which is good for 2 years. It's a 2-year probationary green card. And then we're going to apply for her 10-year green card. Then we're going to apply for her U.S. citizenship. The only thing she's got to do is learn and read and write English, which she's doing really well. She's also learning how to drive really well. But this video is about how to get deported. How to get deported on a green card, okay? This is how you can get deported. Number one, you're out of status. You're out of status. You got a 2-year green card and you file to lift the conditions in 3 years instead of 2 years. You're out of status. I sound like Max Headroom. You're out of status. You get deported. If you're an illegal immigrant, you snuck in across the border into Texas, into California, whatever. You're an illegal. You're out of status. And if you marry an American citizen, you can't get a green card because you don't have an I-94. You're out of status. What's another way? Number two, another way you can get deported on a green card. You violate your visa conditions. Let's suppose you come to the United States on a B2 tourist visa. You tell immigration you want to go hang out at Universal Studios in California. And instead of going to Universal Studios in California on your B2 visa, you get a job. And you start working. That's violating the conditions of your visa, of your tourist visa. You'll get deported if they find out. Now, let's suppose you come to the United States on a K1 visa to marry Steve, and you marry Joe. Well, you can't do that. You're violating the conditions of your K1 visa. You'll get deported. Okay? So those, this video, you need to pay attention to this video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Number three, this is the third reason you can be deported on a green card. If you fail to notify USCIS if you change your address. If you move, you can move, Mr. Beneficiary, Miss Beneficiary. This is a free country. If you live in Texas, if you came to Texas on a K1 visa, got married, and then you and your sponsor move to, let's say, Florida, okay? You can do that, but you must notify USCIS within 10 days after you move. So you move from Texas to Florida, you get everything organized, you got a place to live, you must notify USCIS within 10 days. And you do it you can do it online by filling out form AR-11. If you don't notify immigration that you have moved, Mr. Beneficiary and Ms. Beneficiary, you can be deported. Your sponsor can be jailed and fined also, okay? Number four, if you commit a criminal offense, a felonious offense, a terrible felonious offense, if you do something bad, even if, let's suppose you get into a car wreck, you're driving, you got your new U.S. driver's license, you've had it for a week, and you hit somebody on the interstate and kill somebody. You can be deported for that. The green card doesn't protect you, okay? So if you commit crimes in the United States, bad crimes as a green card holder, you can lose your green card. Let's suppose you can also get deported for this. You violate U.S. immigration laws, okay? You're going to get a job, high profile job. You got your green card. And you say that you are a U.S. citizen. You can't do that because you're not a U.S. citizen. You're a legal permanent resident. If you claim to be a U.S. citizen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to get a job or to benefit you, you will get deported. Okay? So don't do that. Become an American citizen. And the last thing I'll talk about here, these are the main things that you can get deported for on a green card. The last thing I'm going to talk about is if you require public assistance. You come to the United States, you get married, and then you get divorced, or something happens financially, and you have to go get Medicaid, SSI, welfare, something happens. You can be deported for that. Okay? Or you can sue your sponsor. Let's suppose you come to the United States, you get married, you get divorced, you get into a dire financial situation. You can sue your American citizen sponsor to support you at the minimum federal income requirements. But if you claim Medicaid or SSI, something like that, you can be deported. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Those are the biggies for getting, once you get your green card, pay attention. Follow the rules. Don't become a criminal, which I show you. I know you're not going to do that. Don't forget, I do a live stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. Central Time, which is 7 p.m. Miami time, or 5 p.m. Albuquerque time, 4 p.m. Los Angeles time. I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't give you any legal advice. This is just for educational purposes. I've been through 2 K1 visas, a spousal visa, or K2. I can write the book on visa processing, green cards. So you don't need to hire an immigration attorney and pay him $4,000 or $5,000 to do what you can do for free when you file a K1 visa. I'm not an attorney, immigration attorney. I'm a real estate agent. Okay, this is educational. This is no legal advice. I don't work for USCIS. I don't work for the State Department. Okay, but with that said, I will see you at the next live stream. Thanks for watching.
I'll be back.